Hi, recently I posted a new song online called Candy Floss, and for that song I created a video using AI. Here's a quick reminder of what it looked like.
She faces the sun, warming her skin, home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles, always smiles. Her back garden fairy lights lead her away.
So YouTube noticed what I'd done with this song and sent me links to other websites to explore, and I found a website called Voicify.ai and took the YouTube link from the song from my YouTube account, and I pasted it into Voicify and asked it to generate the song using the voice of Freddie Mercury.
She faces the sun, warming her skin, home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles, always smiles.
So that was the song Candy Floss being sung by an AI model of Freddie Mercury. Now that got me curious to see what the song would sound like if sung by other famous singers. So next up on my little experiment was Mr. David Gilmour. My first attempt to model my track using David Gilmour's voice wasn't very successful, but I originally put that down to me using the URL of the YouTube video that I created for the track Candy Floss. Obviously, this had background vocals and instrumentation behind the lead vocal, which the software from Voicify had to manipulate to extract the original vocal take. So what I did was I went into my original recording of the track and I took my vocal performance out as a WAV file and I submitted that by itself just to see what the quality of the modeled voice would sound like on a clean file.
She faces the sun, warming her skin, home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles, always smiles.
Then I noticed on the website there was another David Gilmour AI model. So I tried model number 2.
She faces the sun, warmth on her skin, home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles.
I think what you can conclude from that is that not all AI models are created equal. I mean, the second model of David Gilmour, I don't think sounds anything as good as the first version. So next up to audition for my song, I tried Roger Waters.
She faces the sun, warmth on her skin, home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles, always smiles.
Now to me, that didn't sound like Roger Waters. Maybe you disagree. You can post your comments below. It'd be interesting to see what other people are thinking of this. I couldn't resist trying to follow him. I asked Homer Simpson to sing my song.
She faces the sun, warmth on her skin, home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles.
Homer Simpson singing one of my songs. How cool was that? But I digress. I then decided to take the stems that were produced by Voicify.ai and put them into my music software. I was curious to see what these stems would sound like in the context of a mix, given that the quality of the raw files wasn't that brilliant.
She faces the sun, warming her skin, home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles, always smiles. warming her skin. Home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles. Always smiles. She faces the sun, warming her skin. Home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles. Always smiles. She faces the sun, warmth on her skin. Home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles. Always smiles. She faces the sun, warmth on her skin. Home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles. Always smiles.
She faces the sun, warmth on her skin. Home for the last time, shadows within, then she smiles. Always smiles.
So there you have it. A sample of AI generated voices in the context of a song. Now, there are obviously going to be some legal and ethical questions regarding the use of such voices in music. Ethically, if the artist is behind it, then no problem. I have seen on some websites that some artists are getting behind this and allowing models to be recreated based on their voice files. I guess the proviso being that if the song was to become popular and income was to be generated from it, then the source artist behind the modelled voice will get an income. From a legal point of view, I would hazard a guess that the modelled voices are based on original sound recordings, and those original sound recordings will have a copyright. So the AI algorithms that were used to create the model voice will be able to reverse engineer any track to work out where the original source files came from. So there will be some grounds for recourse, I expect, from solicitors chasing artists who have used voices without express permission of the original copyright owners. The long and the short of it is AI is here to stay, and over the next few years the technology will advance in leaps and bounds, and I expect that the modelled voices will sound much better. I think there are probably websites out there that have great modelled voices. I will do a further dig into this subject and post what I find later on. I would be interested to read your thoughts on this subject, so please feel free to add your comments below. And another ask, if you like what you've just seen and would like me to do some more of these sorts of videos, then subscribe and post your suggestions in the comments. Thank you for watching.